Welcome everyone to the season finale of Go with the Flow radio show. Sorry for starting a little bit behind. There's a lot of traffic on Route 1 and a bunch of stuff going on, guys. So that's why we're a little bit late today. But for those who are waiting, thank you guys for being so patient and understanding with us. We're super excited. As you guys know, this is the season finale of season 3. So here we are, Go with the Flow, accomplished another season on RIP Radio Network. Now, before we get into all the nitty-gritty, and I'll probably touch back again later on in the show, first and foremost, Go with the Flow is having a back-to-school drive. Okay, the back-to-school drive is happening this Friday at White Oak Recreation Center. We're asking for people to donate books, composition books, that is, loose papers, pencils, glue, backpacks, and crayons. And we're looking to stuff these backpacks and give them to the students on Friday. Now, this is a conjunction with another type of event that's happening for Montgomery County, which is their movie night. So what's happening is Montgomery County Rec Department, they're hosting a movie night, and we're going to partner with them and do a Books for Backpacks drive. So far, we've definitely collected a couple backpacks. We have a lot of supplies so far, and we still want more. So if you do have stuff, please contact one of the team members. You can contact Derek on Facebook or Instagram. You can contact Sade Campbell on Facebook or Instagram. You can contact Liz James on both, myself or Zanetta. All 5 of us are able to, help you out or pick up stuff. At the same time, you can also drop stuff up at RIP Radio Network. Please let us know before you come and do anything like that, so we make sure that we're able to be here with you when we collect this stuff. All right. So, one more thing. The event starts at 6 o'clock. At White Oak Rec Department, and it ends at 8. I believe the movie starts at 7. So definitely bring your kids out if you can and come out and support us and the students going back to school. Yeah, so we got Mr.
Yeah. Welcome.
No, you're late. You're late.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We already did that part.
Okay.
All right. I like that chain, though.
Thank you, man. XOA, man. Shout out XOA.
Hey, I'm happy you put that chain on, because let me tell you some good news as part of my announcement today.
Okay.
All right. So, as y'all know, I am the brand ambassador for XOA. That's Extraordinary Apparel Clothing Brand. I am super proud and pleased to announce that today XOA has officially landed their merchandise in 2 stores in one day. 2 stores. So they are located, one store is called Grindstone. So shout out to DC. Grindstone is actually located, Grindstone Universal, located directly across from Howard Theater. That's at 631 T Street, Northwest DC. You can go there and get their personality glasses. A lot of them, you guys see me wear them on the show. I don't have them on today, unfortunately, but I wear them a lot throughout the show. It's always XOA's brand. And then they also are in Deadstock DMV, located in St. Charles Mall at 11110 Mall Circuit, Circle. Okay, it says Circuit. I don't know. Maybe it's Circle. Waldorf, Maryland. All right. Okay. So shout out, yo. Look, I'm going to give them a clap, because it's not easy. They just opened up their brand in January, and to land 2 stores in one day is more than something to be praised about. To be happy about. So I'm definitely proud of these guys.
I'm about to holler at bro, man.
They doing their thing, man.
Holler at bro, man.
2 in the same day. I mean, they're doing their thing, and the city is supporting them, which I love the most about that. So very proud of them. Very proud.
Three black men just doing
3 black men. Make sure also online sales are still active, so if y'all can't go to the actual physical locations. And actually the second one, the one in Waldorf, that one they sell limited item pieces, so you can catch their hoodies, their shirts, their jerseys, all their merchandise as far as apparel will be there, as well as the sunglasses. And then Grindstone, we just have the sunglasses for now. So
okay,
yeah. And then website xoalifestyle.com. Make sure you hit them up if you can't make it to the stores as well.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, big things right there. All right.
Yeah. So next we got hot topics. So first hot topic, which I thought was pretty interesting, is, I don't know if you guys remember that. Remember back then when Z and Beyonce had some issues about You know, it was that fight on the elevator with
Jay-Z,
everybody.
Solange. Oh, okay,
Yeah. And you know, they did the whole thing. It went out. You know, basically the family never really said too much about it. They kind of kept it real quiet. So finally, Jay-Z finally said something pertaining to the incident on a recent podcast interview with Rap Radar. He pretty much said that we had a disagreement. We had one disagreement ever. Before and after, we've been cool. So basically, and he said a lot of stuff pertaining to that whole area, saying like, you know, we've always had a great relationship. I fought my brothers and argued with my brothers my whole life. It just so happens who we are, these things go into different spaces. So sounds like it was just a one-time fight thing. And at the same time, he goes on. I don't know if you guys were listening or listened to his album, but he referenced also the fight in one of his tracks, and he said that you egged Solange on, knowing all along, all you had to say you was wrong. You almost went Eric Bent, and then he kind of stopped you. Right. Oh, okay. So basically, you know, you can take that anyway. It could be where, you know, maybe Beyonce was wrong, or maybe she ain't speak up kind of thing, you know. Nonetheless,
he so saying Beyonce was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know the nitty-gritty, but I think, you know, he's saying that she was wrong and she didn't stop her sister, because remember, she was real quiet when it happened. She was just standing back. Okay. But even still, that it was their first time ever having a situation where everyone took it as, oh my gosh, look at them, like. And unfortunately, like he said, they're these celebrities, so we're all gonna know about it. We're all gonna make it more than what we think it is. So yeah, that's kind of how that happened. So I thought that was kind of cool. Now I don't know if y'all remember Mystical. You remember Mystical?
Okay. What? Come on, man.
What was that one song that he did that I liked?
What?
Name one of his hits.
Danger.
Yeah, get on the floor. All right. So your man Mystical. He turned himself in for a rape charge.
Terrible.
See what I'm saying? Mystical, we ain't heard from you in about, I don't even know. It's been a couple years since we've heard from you.
I mean, he been out for like, what, 5-6 years? He got locked up before for something crazy.
And then the next thing we hear is that he's doing stuff like that.
Celebrities, man, that fame is just...
Yeah.
It's a curse, man. It's a gift and a curse.
A gift and a curse.
So, look at Usher, look at, well, R. Kelly crazy, but you know.
Yeah, you know, he's crazy, you know. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, as much as I want to give him kudos for turning himself in, they had a warrant out. That's why he did it. So, it wasn't like he thought it was the right thing to do. So, now they're actually looking for the girl. There's another girl who was involved in this, who I kind of think, and they kind of think, she kind of talked to the girl to be quiet kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, you know, basically she was probably going to snitch, and this other girl went to her and was like, yo, don't say nothing, like, you know, I don't know what they did, but they found out that happened. So now they're looking for the girl who was an accomplice, right?
So the girl was involved with the rape?
What? I don't know if she was involved or not, but she's made herself involved by going to the girl saying, they probably did what they did, and they probably hollered at their friend like, yo, tell this girl don't talk or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of thing happened.
Man.
Right. Kind of messed up.
He too old for that.
Come on.
Yeah, that sound,
you know?
Yeah, that sound like some Kodak. It sound like something Kodak would do or something, man.
That idiot. That fool. Okay.
Yeah, fool. Definitely a fool, man.
All right, last but not least, I kept this one last for a reason. White teenage girls showed up at Howard University's campus wearing the Make America Great Again hat. Yeah, they got what they were looking for going to that campus. So basically what happened is 2 16-year-old girls, and actually it was a lot of them, but pretty much they had went on this college tour, and they went to a couple different colleges. They stopped at Howard just to eat lunch. And when they ate lunch, they had, and those are Trump supporter hats. Those Make America Great, right? Yeah. So they had these two hats on. So somebody sees them from Howard, like, it immediately says, like, take that stuff off kind of thing. And I guess they kind of ignored it. They kind of was just like, oh, whatever. Somebody ended up snatching it off. So this little girl decides that she's going to go home and rant on Twitter about what happened to her experience. And this is what she says. Not one to rant on social media about politics in a serious way. However, what happened to my friend and I today was absolutely pathetic. My friend Sarah and I are on a trip to Washington, D.C. with two schools, one being our own, Union City, and the other being Central Tech. We have been able to sightsee and visit many different historical places in D.C. without being harassed by anyone for supporting Donald Trump. Today, we visited Howard University for lunch. Sarah was wearing a Make America Great Again hat, and I was wearing my new Trump t-shirt I had just recently purchased, along with my own Trump hat. Walking to the cafe, a man said, "F y'all," to me. While we were waiting in line, not knowing that HU is a predominantly, and she puts in quotes, black school. We're going to go back and address that. Which is either way shouldn't matter, a man came up and stole Sarah's hat. We had never even engaged with the students. Half of us weren't even through the doors yet. Fortunately, one of our supervisors was able to retrieve it. We were harassed continuously. The students took videos and pictures of us saying we are being disrespectful and that us being Caucasian, we should have known better. After a lot of hate, our head supervisor decided it would be a good idea to keep the peace and find somewhere else to eat. When we got on the bus, a girl from Central Tech told us, "Remove our hats because we are racist." This is America. These are the people who are racist and disrespectful. It's unfortunate that more Trump supporters have to fear going places than others. I'm going to pause. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I will never be embarrassed for supporting Donald Trump. I will always support our president whenever I please. And she pounded MAGA, which is Make America Great Again.
Now, was she young, old?
16 years old.
Wow.
What do you consider that, young or old?
Young, and she probably was taught that at a very young age.
There we go. You just fueled my rant just now.
Okay.
Because, so I'm reading through all these comments of what people are saying about this. People are going back at her, and she's actually firing back. That's the crazy part. She's firing back things, saying, I went to eat lunch, or you're the one that's racist, saying a bunch of other things. So, my first thing that really triggered me when I read this whole entire thing, the quotes in black, about black, the quotation she put around black about Howard being, Howard University is where you went to. She went there to eat lunch. I don't even know who stopped at Howard just to eat lunch. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Nope.
So you went on a predominantly black historical college campus and wore your Trump supporting hat. Now we're racist. Okay. But you knew what you were doing. Because, I'm not going to call her young and dumb. She knows exactly what's going on. She knows exactly what just recently happened. She knows exactly, and not only that, for her going back on social media like that, her parents are sitting there supporting her and supporting what she's doing, her views. For her to think that it was okay to go on Howard's campus, even if it was Morgan, it could have been, Spelman. I don't care. What are you doing? What exactly are you doing? And now we're the ones who are racist because we're the ones who are attacking her for wearing that hat. Has she ever thought about how every single black person feels outside of Howard University, walking on these dead streets outside? That's what they feel every single day. You just so happen to have a college that was able to bring us all together in one area. But this is what we deal with going outside every day. So I'm like completely disturbed by this on a different kind of level, like completely disturbed. And the fact that she was even going back and forth with people online, it even raised my disturbance to so high. I'm like literally disgusted with this girl.
She was really going back and forth?
She was going back and forth. I wanted to, I was going to put it up, but I didn't want to get shut down. You already know.
Oh, yeah,
I'm looking at this stuff like, what? Like, she actually thinks there's something right in what she's doing. But, that just goes to show you she's one of many. If Trump is going to support the people who are behaving recklessly, then why can't the 16-year-old do it? You know what I'm saying? She was telling people, she was like, I'm only 16 years old. You guys should act like adults. I swear I wanted to slap her through the computer. I swear on everything. She's telling this to the people who are coming at her, that they're not acting like adults. Sarah, you done made your name for yourself. Whatever you want to do, you got it, boo. Whatever, you got it. Especially from me. You got it.
Man. You got Flo Essence hot.
Hot. I don't even be getting hot, but this one, nah. She just did too much. All right, Dazzy, make me laugh. What's your dilemma for today?
I ain't got nothing to make you laugh.
Dang.
You want me to make you laugh, or I kind of had a kind of serious one, but you want me to make you laugh, or you want something serious or something regular?
All right, make it.
What you want?
Make it serious. You already had a serious one
That's
playing.
kind of serious.
All right, come on, let's go.
All right, so I posted this last week, but this is for the black community. I'm sorry, black community, but really the black men. Now, I know you probably going to laugh or look at me crazy, but
okay.
It's a lot of black men that feel like if a woman is beautiful with a nice body, she automatically doesn't have an STD. So they feel like, nah, for real, a lot of men don't think about getting a condom when it comes to a female because she looks like she doesn't have an STD.
Right.
Which I'm here to say this on the radio, that is stupid, and we need to stop thinking like that.
Yes.
Because, well, this how some men think. Oh, if she's in the hood, she smoke every day, drink every day, she's hanging around a whole bunch of hood dudes, or she's always with this dude, that dude, this dude, oh, she got something. Or if she's easy to give it up, she got something. And that's not the case. Like, I know women personally that are beautiful with nice bodies and they got an STD. Now, it wasn't because they was out here doing something stupid, because they was being loyal, but the person they was with was out cheating.
Right.
So they ended up catching something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why, like, we just got to stop thinking like that, because you got to protect yourself at all times. Even sometimes when you in a relationship, even though they say you're not supposed to have sex to marriage, but, you know, it's 2017. A lot of people not doing that. But you get into a situation where you in a relationship with somebody and you love them, blah, blah, blah. You ain't thinking about no protection. But you don't know what that person is doing, even when you stand with the person. You know what I mean? Like, they take vacations. You don't know what they doing on a vacation. I mean, I know a lot of people who are in relationships with somebody they live with and found out person got somebody pregnant, or the man got somebody pregnant now. In that case, he came out with a blessing because he could have caught something.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Chris Brown cheated on who? Carucci. He ended up with a baby. He could have got something.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union, when, you know, her and Dwayne Wade split, he ended up having a baby on her.
Yeah.
That was a blessing because he could have caught something, bring it back to Gabrielle. So,
that would have been sad for Gabby.
Yeah, but, I mean, a lot of men, they look at a woman, oh, she ain't, especially if she bad, dudes ain't thinking about getting no protection. They going straight in it because she look good. But you can't think like that. Like, you never know what somebody got. You can't judge a book by its cover. It's a lot of people walking around with something. You know, they feel like, oh, if you don't see a whole bunch of pills laying around, or ain't nobody gonna Snapchat them taking some whole bunch of medicines, or they hooked up to IVs and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
It's people taking like a lot of medications, like, cause they caught something.
Yeah.
You know, so fellas, man, y'all gotta strap it up, man. Like, or else you're gonna be walking around here burning down buildings every time you going and using the bathroom.
Yeah, once you burn buildings.
Cause, you know, oh, she look too good. She ain't got nothing. What?
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because I've actually heard something about that. I can't remember where, so that's why I was thinking about it while you were talking. So, yes, the moral of the story is to protect yourself, or don't do it at all. Right?
Yeah.
A or B.
And I would say vice versa, because there's a lot of women that think like that too.
Yeah.
You know, he look good, and, you know, oh yeah, you don't need that.
I'm gonna say for women that we pay more attention to this, and we're a little bit more cautious.
I mean, I heard stories from some of my homeboys that the chicks told them to take it off.
They ratchet.
No, I mean, these are beautiful women with good jobs.
That's fine.
Nice
You can
car.
have a good, listen, you can dress it up however you want, okay?
No, I feel you.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. That's crazy.
By the way, we are live on Periscope and on Twitter right now, so if you are, you can tune in on there as well. We're trying it for the first time today. Pretty excited. I'm looking at it right now. So
Periscope?
Yeah, Periscope and Twitter. Yeah,
okay.
We're live. Yeah.
Okay, Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about, man.
All right, so yeah, like we said, conclusion for Dazzle's Dilemma is
just strap it up,
Strap it up
man.
or
Like, no matter how she look, man, like, put it on, man. You never know.
and women, you continue to make decisions with a smart brain, all right?
Yes.
Keep
yes.
going. Now, on to the good stuff. As you guys know, we have an amazing guest for our season finale tonight. We have the lovely Courtney Grayton, who is my wonderful, I wasn't even going to say it before, but I'm going to say it, best friend.
Court.
Okay, you're right. As well as the business owner for Froetry here. So, I don't know if you guys have seen, I wore some kind of wraps, and you guys know those beautiful head wraps. I don't know how to wrap a single one, but we're here to learn. We're here to learn how to take care of our hair. We're here to learn how to love our process. And yeah, so what we're going to do before we get started is we have a little tutorial video that I want to show. Courtney is in this video. She's doing a tutorial for a head wrap. So my sisters, my brothers, those of you who want to get with this, definitely watch this quick tutorial, and we'll be right back.
Froetry in motion.
Froetry in motion.
Okay, Flo. Flo be saying, I be finding out, man.
I play too much.
We gotta get you a beat, dog. We gotta get
Give me
you
one. You already know.
man.
I'm trying to tell you that I need one.
We gotta get you one.
I can write for sure. I can definitely write, but
we definitely gonna get you in the studio.
All right, we're gonna try it.
Fourth season. Flo coming back with a song.
All right, y'all. Season 4.
Rapping.
You want me rap?
Whistling. Something.
Whistling?
No, so you saying she ain't sound good right there? Oh, shade.
Well, you know what it
the
is?
interview ain't even start. It's shade.
No,
though.
Flo, she knows she gotta practice. She gotta practice her one.
So that didn't sound good though. Just say yes or no. Wow, she can't even say yes or no,
She
though.
done heard the best of me, though.
Right.
I'm saying, what was that? What you give that? What do you give that?
I give it like a 7. You know.
But this
Okay,
is
that's best
Compared
friend.
to the best that I've seen her do.
right. And to be honest, Courtney's actually the singer.
Stop,
Actually,
son. Why we
she
gotta do
she
this
actually has a
right now?
beautiful voice.
She do?
She got that. She give you that. That Jasmine Sullivan mixed with a like a Jill Scott and that India. Yeah, that's her.
Are you sure?
Oh, come
You're
on.
not
We
doing
got
that
witness
today,
back
though.
there. I'm not even. Yeah, all jokes aside.
We're not doing the put on the spot thing because I'm not an artist. You feel me?
I'm just saying
Okay.
she sings though too. So
Okay.
I know we got beats. So we need. All right.
Yeah. Oh, we could definitely set something up, put you on the spot. Yeah.
We live. Don't
Yeah, don't
support your
do it.
fans.
I ain't coming for all
You ain't come here for all that. Court, what's up, Court, man?
What's good?
Now, I was told your parents are pastors, so I have to watch my mouth. Both
I
of
mean,
your
you're
parents-
fine. I'll just watch mine.
Both of your parents pastors?
No, my dad's a pastor. My mom's a minister.
Oh, so you really got to pay your tithes.
I do. Not because
Yes,
of
you
them,
got to
I
be
do
the
it for
first one when they
myself.
call up for the tithes. You got to be the first
I
one
do
to
it
walk
for
up there.
myself, okay?
Oh yeah, you
I do
definitely.
my tithes for myself.
You definitely gotta pay. You definitely gotta be the first one up there at the offering plate. Definitely. Yeah, your father. Oh man.
Oh man, Dad, dude, it's funny, but you do have to pay your tithes. And
Yes. No, she definitely has to pay. Yeah, your father
But
pulled
this
you
was
to the side.
also a process for you. Like you had to also understand and learn
Exactly.
the importance of tithing and so forth before you got there as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It ain't like he clocking me because I can also pay electronically, so he wouldn't even know.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
See?
He don't touch the finances of the church, so he wouldn't know
Mm.
at all.
Yeah.
So you really covered in the blood of Jesus. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
grateful.
Move the
talking about.
mic a little closer to you, please.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get started real quick. So tell the world about Froetry, what it embodies, what it's about.
Okay. Froetry is a natural hair care brand that has the only mobile app in the App Store and the Google Play Store of its kind for natural hair care.
Yep.
And we specialize in just trying to help women embrace their hair and embrace the journey, embrace the bad, the good, and everything that comes along with the journey, your natural hair journey.
Wow.
I'm sorry, the camera caught me staring at the it might have been kind of bad right there. Okay. So that's amazing. So why do you think it's so important for women to really understand their hair and fall in love, especially black women, fall in love with their hair?
'Cause I think from the time we're young, like as soon as we can remember, as soon as we're able to notice, it's kind of put into our heads that our hair isn't right. It's not enough. It's not cute. It's not straight enough. It's not long enough. And so I'm really in a business of reaching the young ones to say, no, your hair is beautiful. You just need to learn how to make it look good. So it's definitely hard. And like I said, like it's hard from the time we're little. Like our parents don't know really what to do with our hair. I know my mom didn't know anything about how to take care of my hair. Like she knew how to cornrow. She knew how to wash, put a pressing comb to it, which is extremely like damaging to your hair. And so that's my thing. Like just helping people realize that our hair is beautiful and that, you just got to have patience.
Yeah.
And the will to want to learn about it.
Yeah.
And it becomes a fulfilling experience. I think most people realize.
Wow. Wow. I know.
All that's your hair? I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Not at all. This is Froetry, baby.
That's for you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, it's a wig. I make those as well.
You make wigs too?
Yeah.
That's what's up. And you live in Southeast, right? So I know a lot of them need wigs over there. You know what I mean?
Wow. There we
Not
go.
What?
necessarily.
Girl.
I forgot we got a
You
Southeast
squatted
person.
with the Southeast people in the building right
No,
now.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
If you get jumped, I will turn the other way.
I'm pretty sure you would, but it's okay.
For this particular
No,
instance, I would. Now we was on the street, unless it's somebody else. Let's get it straight. I'm not gonna let you get jumped.
Thank
but
you.
when we talk about my friends and my sisters, you getting jumped by yourself. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with wigs. Wigs is okay. Wigs is great.
Nah, the Southeast part.
Oh, the Southeast
Yeah.
part. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So when I was younger, I remember my mom giving me a relaxer very early. I think I was maybe like 6 or 7 years old. I had really rough kinky hair that she did not know what to do with. What is your advice? Like, what is someone supposed to do with their child? You know, their hair is that kinky. It's in between that stage where it's not that long, not that short, and then also tender-headed on top of that. Like, what do you do?
I think that all comes with learning a regimen. So when you're trying to care for your child's hair, you should also be trying to learn how to care for your hair too. So it's easier when you're doing your hair and your child's hair. It's like, you know, you kind of get used to it. And I think a big problem when I was younger, which is probably the same, is detangling. Parents just don't know how to do those things. And it can be so easy. Like, I've done my little cousin's hair before, and they're just sitting there like, when they would be screaming when their mom's doing it, they're like more chill with me, because you just need to only detangle the hair while it's wet. Like, your hair needs to be wet or at least damp. They were out there trying to rake combs through dry hair, like just breaking it. I remember that too, screaming.
So it needs
like
to
in
be
between.
wet.
Yeah, it has to be wet. And then I recommend doing protective styling, especially for kids, because they're fine with, you know, cornrows and beads for 2 weeks, or like ponytails that you only really need to touch up once so often. So like, black hair grows when you leave it alone.
Right.
So y'all know, like with locks, you leave your hair alone, it's growing. Like, you don't really have to do much to it, but it starts to get weak and damaged when you're constantly doing something to it. So even like with my hair, if I do a twist out or something, I try to make that last, and so I don't have to do much to it in between, or I wear a wig so I can put cornrows in it, stuff like that. So I think that's the main thing, is doing protective styling so you don't have to touch your hair that much. And then detangling, make sure you're detangling and deep conditioning, so it's never like you don't have those knots at the end of your hair that you're trying to like just rake through. It doesn't have to be hard at all.
Gotcha. So just for those who don't know, what do you mean by protective hairstyles for kids? Because when I think of protective hairstyles, I think like a wig or adding in hair. But for a 6-year-old, I'm not about to put a wig on a 6-year-old.
So protective styling in general just means like the styles where you don't have to touch your hair, like I said. So cornrows are considered protective styling, just because you can leave it in for 2 weeks, probably max, for real, but 2 weeks, and you know, not have to do much to it, but like grease the scalp. I would also suggest to make your hair damp a little bit, even while you have cornrows in, and then put the oil on top, because that'll help it seal a little bit better. So yeah, I think
Awesome.
Now, what was that moment that made you say, all right, I want to start this Froetry company?
I was having a talk with my cousin, just about how, you know, you can find all this information on YouTube of how to care for your hair, but where's the connection to that person? How can you go and ask them, okay, so how can I do this, or ask them extra questions that you wouldn't get out of the video. And so we just wanted to create more of a community. Froetry began with nothing dealing with products, no hair wraps, no hair, and nothing like that. We realized that later, to expand a company, you need money somehow. So we was like, okay, let's get some type of product to get some money flow. But initially it was legit, like, let's just do a community where we can have events to get naturals connecting with each other and sharing tips and things like that. So that's when I decided. That was in 2015. Took about a year and a month or two to like actually start.
Wow.
So Froetry's 1 year anniversary is coming up.
Yes, ma'am. In about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Wow.
So talk about how it's been becoming an entrepreneur while balancing your 9 to 5. And I want you to be very raw and open, because people want to, of course, there are people who are listening who want to start a business, but they need to know the truth behind it. So talk about how it is like starting your business, maybe the things, the ups and downs you faced, and then maybe the most rewarding part about it.
Okay, so when I started last year, I think I might have actually been in between a job, or like, no, I had a job, but I wasn't making a whole lot of money, but it's hard. Like, it's really humbling, because you realize that, like, you start to realize after the fact how much really goes into a business you never really have, like, you never thought about. You see people flourishing with their company, but you don't think about like the back side stuff, the bills that are every month, like your hosting on your website, you know, that stuff that happens every month whether you make money or not.
Right.
And so I actually, in like December the end of December, I decided that I was just going to quit my 9-to-5, or I had a temporary position that ended, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna look for another job. I'll be cool. I'm gonna just go full-fledged. And this Froetry thing, and life hit me hard because, you know, I got a degree, so student loans are still there. That bill is still gonna come every single month, and they're gonna blow my phone up if they don't get their money.
Man.
So I realized, no, I need to find something. And you know, it hurt to have to do that because I was just like, nah, like I feel like my passion isn't all the way there if I can't just hop into it and not do no 9-to-5. But like at the end of the day, like you need to have funding for your company, and you'll just prolong the process of you making money if you don't have that funding.
Right.
And so I think right now I'm kind of leaning back. I be having my second thoughts about going back into it because I know there are other things I can do, like to make supplementary income, like making wigs and things like that. But it's definitely hard juggling this 9-to-5 because, you know, I'm spending 8 hours in someone's office doing something that I really don't want to do for the rest of my life. And it's not hard work. It's not like I completely hate it, but for 8 hours I'm just thinking about all the stuff I could be accomplishing for Froetry in 8 hours. Like, right. I know I could get this business so much like bigger and better faster than what I am now because I'm spending time doing that. And then when I get off work, I'm tired, so I'm thinking about that nap I'm about to take when I get home. But you know, so I think that's the hardest part, just juggling it. And I'm still figuring it out. Like, I'm pretty much rolling with the punches. I'm still fitting in social life, which I really can't let go of, because I'm just like, I refuse to be miserable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still dealing with that, you know, struggling to juggle everything. But yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
So I know you from Southeast, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's so funny though?
Like, because Dad's gonna keep saying Southeast, but I live on Capitol Hill. Okay.
Hello,
Capitol
that's
Hill.
okay.
Yeah.
The good part
we
of
gonna
Southeast.
Get it together.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with Southeast.
There's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with the, you know.
I got a lot of friends from Southeast,
right.
so I'm not trying to be
with
funny.
it, but I'm just setting the record straight for everybody else. I ain't in the hood. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I know you're from Southeast, right? So a lot of women in Southeast, they coloring their hair like different colors, red, pink. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. Now, coloring your hair, is that safe? Like, to keep changing it like that?
To do it very often, no. But I think with care, you can definitely color your hair safely. There's ways to color your hair without bleaching it. Bleaching is the dangerous part as far as your hair, because it has to strip your hair of the fact that it's black. Like, your hair is black. So it strips all of that out to make it white, pretty much like a blank canvas. So as you can imagine, your hair is pretty much brittle and just like dry, easily. It can be broken easily or whatever. So you pretty much have to do your research before you do stuff like that. So you know that, okay, if I was deep conditioning once a week, like, I need to be doing it more. If I was deep conditioning twice a month, like, I need to be doing it like much more. Deep conditioning, protein treatments. Okay. Protective styling, because if you already did all that, you really need to go into the protective styling so you don't really mess up your hair up as much. So it's safe if done correctly. Okay.
Yeah. And do you got products for men?
I actually began marketing head wraps to men. Okay. Because I think they're unisex. When I came out, people were pretty much like, nah, that's for women. I wish I could wear a hair wrap, but I don't really know how to. Like, that's what men were saying. And so I had a photo shoot with men just to kind of show people, like, men can actually wear it. It looks like a hat. I know when I was younger, and I think men probably still do it now, but like in the summertime when they'll just tie like a t-shirt around here. Yeah. Like, it's like, nah, you can do that and then have a color that matches, you know, what you're wearing. And so I have like some neutral colors, like like a dark brownish color, I had like a mustard yellow, and stuff like that. So it definitely, men can use my hair wraps. Products, as far as like hair products, they're coming soon. I'll just say that.
Okay. Okay, so I have a game for you.
Okay.
It's a very quick game. So since you are the hair guru,
Okay.
and you know all these fabulous things about hair,
Put me on
the game is just you're gonna guess your hair texture.
Okay.
So it's called Guess Your Hair Texture. So pretty much we're gonna put on the screen a couple different hair textures, and you, Trump, take it off.
Wow.
And you'll have literally
Who was that?
3 seconds. Don't use that one. 3 seconds to guess what the hair texture
Dang, I knew
is.
what that was.
See, you knew what that was. See, that's why we're not using that one. So you have literally 3 seconds. Now, if you win, you got to get all of them, though. So all 5 of them, you get to go with the Flo keychain.
Oh.
If you lose, you get nothing. I mean, it's just that simple.
Wow.
All right?
All right.
We're going to play this real quick. So, ready? And Trump is going to put I don't know which one he's going to put first. You're going to have 3 seconds to guess. All right? Ready, set, go.
1,
3B.
2,
Oh, she right. All right, next.
1, 2,
C.
Oh, she right. Next.
1. 2.
4B. 4A. 4A. 4A.
Oh, she right. Next.
Somebody cheating. It's the best French type of thing. 1,
4B.
2,
4C.
3.
4C is
Okay,
Three. We
I'm
always
gonna
say
give it to
three.
you because you said 4C. All right, you got it. You got the last one. Last one.
That's
1,
definitely 4C.
2,
4C straight.
3.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
right.
blow- or blow
Yeah,
dry
you're
or
right.
something.
That's 4C. Yeah. Well, Courtney, you know your hair. Clap it up.
What type of delayed clap was that, man? Y'all sleep?
Yeah, that was like blow dried or
Yeah,
pressed out or something.
yeah.
Like 4C.
I actually didn't mean to put that one, but you're right. So you are the hair guru.
Wow.
I didn't know that you were actually gonna get every single one of those right.
So
Because
what's
we
that
never
one?
even
What's that
talked.
one? What's
this
her
one?
Hers like 4C. Probably
4C.
4B, but I can't see the actual curl. But as far as like her roots, she like 4B, 4C.
That's crazy.
What the
I
hell is
literally,
a 4B, 4C? What's that? That sounds like a plane on a seat or something.
So it ranges from the ones I recognize as far as natural hair is like 3A to 4C, but it goes back to like 1A, and I think 1 is like straight hair
Okay.
or whatever. So 3A is the loosest one, like that first picture you saw of the white girl.
yeah, that was 3. Yeah, that was.
So what's a dry lace front? What's that?
It depends on the curl.
Why y'all?
It depends on the type of curl.
I mean, what about the dryness of the lace front? Why y'all laughing? I'm trying to be serious.
That's just a crunchy lace front.
Oh, crunchy. What's the number though? There's no number for it.
Nah, it depends. The number is for the curl, like the actual
Okay.
type of curl. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I ain't.
So did the number start off at 1 or?
Yeah, like 1 is like straight hair.
Okay.
basically. And that's just hair type, and it just get progressively curlier. It starts to get wavy, you know.
I'm very impressed right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, oh, she's not gonna get this. Let me put this stuff in here. You got every
But I
last one
have
of
to
them.
do that, like on a normal, even when I do like vendor events and I tell people, you know, come up and ask me questions about your hair. People are like, I don't know my hair section. I just say, it's this, do this, use these type of products, blah, blah, blah.
Hey y'all, hit up Courtney, man.
Courtney.
You need to know something about your hair? Hit her up. She know what C you are, what A you are. She
Yeah.
got you all the way
I don't know
together.
nothing about no number, nothing.
That's
But nah,
crazy.
That color, the hair that was colored, that's like 4B. Like 4C is me.
So if I go into a beauty supply store, like, yo, let me get a 4B. They know what I'm talking about.
Nah,
Oh, they ain't gonna
probably
know?
not. They Asian.
Oh.
Yeah, 4B. I mean, I'm looking at my cheat sheet. It is saying
But you can also have like, I have about 3 textures on my head. So
right now.
Yeah, no, like my actual hair.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people have looser texture in the back, and that's where mine is. I have like maybe 4A, 4C, and that's 4B, and the rest of my hair is 4C. It's annoying when like styling because some of my hair is longer than the rest of it, but
I swear it
Yeah,
sound
you
like
can
a
have-
plane ticket.
you can have a lot of different,
Wow.
different hair
Now,
textures on
I
your
was
head.
told Atlanta is the mecca of hair. Why is Atlanta the mecca of hair?
Because Atlanta has a lot of black people there.
That's
It's
all.
like, yeah, their population. I don't know exactly what it is right now, but in the past, definitely like majority black.
Like they said, a lot of the hair come out of there and all that, go to all the stores
They
and
have,
stuff.
because it's mostly black. They got all these hair salons, hair companies, all that down there.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, how do you handle family and friends that come to you wanting stuff for free? Even though your
that's
business
a good
is
question,
not, your
Derek.
business is not free. It's, so how do you handle that?
Recently I've been having to say no. In the beginning it was kind of hard because it's like, in the beginning, I think it's okay to give stuff away for free, honestly, because you're trying to get your name out there. You want people to talk about your product. You want word of mouth advertising is like one of the biggest pieces of advertisement for real. And so I was fine with giving away a little bit of stuff. But people come second, third time, or just assuming that they just about to get something for free. And it's like, nah, I got to, this is my time. My money has gone into this. I'm okay with giving y'all something when I'm big and, I don't really got to worry about it. But recently I've been saying no, and I've had people really get irritated with me and have attitude, stop talking to me about stuff like this. But at the end of the day, I have to keep my end goal in mind, and if you really can't respect that, then I don't really know what place you need to be in my life. I really can't be pressed to have you around if you really don't acknowledge my grind and respect that enough to at least throw me something. Nah.
So if I ask for a man rap, you gonna say no?
I mean, I appreciate y'all for having me on this platform. So
you throw me a rap. Throw me a rap. Okay.
But
I want a 4B.
You can't be asking
rap.
down on a what?
No, you didn't learn anything just now. For the B, the 4 is the hair texture.
Oh,
How a head wrap got a hair. You wasn't even learning.
I just need a wrap. I need a black or a royal blue.
I got royal blue that's actually I haven't put it on the site yet, but I got royal blue wraps.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people asking for black, so I'm gonna have to bring that soon too.
Yeah, I actually do need one for work. And I will say, back to your whole comment about, the question you asked about friends and family supporting, I will say, even me being as her best friend, I have supported her. I have bought about 3-something wraps for, whatever come out, I'm there. So, because a lot of times people don't understand what it means when you have your own business. They want to give things out for free, and they don't understand, like you said, your time and your money and everything is being, taken into account. For example, next season of Go with the Flow, people are going to be upset.
Wow, and she gonna smile too after she said it. Wow.
I mean, it's people's time, it's people's money, it's people's stuff.
Wow.
So it's just I understand where you're coming from, and building your brand is very important. So you want everyone to kind of, but you also want it to be reciprocated. You want to give stuff out to people who are not gonna also push for you and promote for you. So I'm against giving things out to people if they're not gonna promote for me. If I'll give you a hair wrap, as long as you wear it, you tag me, you come support me, I'll give you a hair wrap. But if you're not gonna do nothing else, I'm not gonna give you a hair wrap to sit on your dresser.
Right.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's real.
So
now I know you're a busy woman. You're doing your business and you're trying to get it out there. Now, how do you handle your dating life?
My dating life.
How do you handle it?
I haven't really had much of one recently. It's not really because of the business, honestly, but yeah, I don't know. I'm busy. I think a lot of people, when I am, I guess, entertaining people, they feel like I'm neglecting them sometimes, or I think it's intimidating as well. I've actually had people be giving me backhanded compliments, oh, you popping though, so you can't da da da. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
I know you busy, so can you fit me in?
Yeah,
I'm like, bruh, just come correct, and I got you. I'll make time for you, but yeah, I think it's intimidating for a lot of people, and they just think that they're not doing enough to be beside someone like me, and it's annoying, honestly, because I'm as long as you got at least a little bit of ambition, at least you trying, then I'm not about to be oh, I'm too big and bad to be beside you, nah. But for whatever reason, niggas be real intimidated.
So what type of man are you looking for? And so we got a lot of men watching, especially from Southeast, so let them know.
How you know she was a Southeast man?
I'm just saying.
All right, you good. You good.
I'm looking for an educated.
Okay.
I don't mean you don't have to have a college degree. You need to be smart, at least a little bit.
Street
reading,
smart.
You know what I'm saying? Something. Educate yourself if you ain't using somebody else to educate you. Educated.
Tall, short.
I'm learning. My dad's teaching me that I'm not really supposed. When somebody asks me what I want for a man, don't talk about the physical, because sometimes you gotta get over the physical to
There you go.
Get the right kind.
Okay, Pops.
Yeah, Pops is the man. Pops is the
I mean,
man. I'm
I'll
gonna
tell you
clap
my
too.
preference
Okay.
is tall, yes.
Tall. What's tall? Like what? 6'4", 6 feet.
Taller than you, probably.
Yeah, taller than me.
Wow, shots.
As long as when I put
Wow.
on heels, you at least my height or a little bit taller, because I like to wear heels sometimes.
Okay.
Other than educated, articulate.
You got to talk on the mic so the man can hear you. Yeah.
You need to have some of the same mindsets, a love for Christ.
He got to have hair because you deal with hair, right? So.
You don't gotta have hair. Nah, I actually prefer a nice little Caesar. Nice cut, fade, temple fade, something like that.
Like a Meek Mill type of joint. Waves everywhere and all that.
Yeah, that's cool. You don't have to have waves though.
Okay.
It just gotta be nice. Just clean.
What if you got like a bald spot but it's clean? Nah, for real though.
He might as well
Is
take
it
it all off.
right here? Is it right here? Is it right here?
He might as well take it all off if you don't have
Your
a
pops
spot.
just said don't worry about the physical. It's all
Oh, then you throw the
that
little
bald
curve.
spot. No, I'm saying your pops said don't worry about the physical. He just got a bald spot, but he keep it cut low.
All right, that's cool. I help him with the oils and the scalp massages to get the
hair growing back,
popping again. What else? Just some ambition, like
car.
At least that works, but
You don't really care if you got a car.
Like, if you working towards it, I'm good. Like,
As long as he can
I'm
Uber
young.
to you and
I ain't buy my car, so
yeah.
like I can't expect everybody to have everything. I didn't buy my car,
Okay.
so I'm still living with my parents. I'm not expecting.
Oh, so he ain't even got to have his own place. Oh, yo, them fellas gonna be hitting you up. Yo, that's what's up, man.
I cannot do
No, I'm not even trying to be funny though.
I
'cause
understand. Are you good?
There's a lot of dudes that still live at home, but they trying to get their stuff together. But a lot of women look down on them like, you still live with your parents? What?
I'm also 23 years old. I'm 23 years old, so I feel like at this age, if I find somebody even like close to my age, they're probably still working on themselves too.
Okay. You want somebody close to your age or older?
I wouldn't prefer that. No, I would.
You want like
3 to 6 years older than me.
Wow.
6, closer to 6.
Closer to 6 years older than you. Kids? No kids?
No kids.
No kids?
Nah.
Honestly, that doesn't sound like he doing a matchmaker right now.
But you got some friends.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we got a lot of men who watch the show. What are you talking about?
looking for a woman?
Maybe. They still live at home. Some of them still live at
hair.
home.
You talking about the matchmaking? Look.
All right, what's the next question?
I'm sorry. My bad.
I can't. Look, man, if y'all trying to holler at Courtney, she gonna give you all her everything. You could DM her, hit up on her website. The best way to get to her is buy a hair wrap. Straight up. You get her attention like that. All right? Let them know how they can find you, follow you, all that good stuff for your hair wrap.
All right. My business account is Froetry. Pretty much on everything. Froetry on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can buy my app at Froetry on not buy it. It's free.
Free.
On the App Store, Google Play, all that. And website, froetryhair.com. I prefer you go to the app. Email Courtney@froetryhair.com. That's pretty much it.
You're not doing nothing for the 1 year anniversary?
Yeah, giveaway. Look for a huge giveaway.
Okay. No party, nothing, no celebration.
Nah, not a party. I'm thinking about partnering with like a back to school type thing.
Okay.
Or maybe just with a school, because it's probably too late for that.
Yeah.
But just with a school to like give some stuff, do a workshop, something like that. But I don't really want to do no partying for real.
Okay.
All right. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
on the
having
show
me.
and closing out our season the correct way. Dazu has set you up for success on the show, and we're hoping to hear great things in the future for you. Shout out to Courtney again for being the only natural hair care rep who has an app on Google Play and iTunes. And as always, for our show, make sure you guys hit us up on every single social media. That's gowiththeflow_rn@gmail.com. I'm sorry, the email is gowiththeflow.rn@gmail.com to hit us up. Our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that good stuff is gowiththeflow_rn. We are down for the season. The new season will come back September 12th, and we have an amazing guest doing our premiere. So make sure you guys tune in as always. We love y'all. Thank y'all for being so faithful, and good night.